So, guys, enough about business.
Okay.
What's going on personally here?
Well, went on a date 2 nights ago with a girl.
You did not.
Mm-hmm. And then the next morning,
She's real?
yeah, she's real.
Like a real girl.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then the next morning, I texted her. I was like, "Hey, I had a great time last night. You know, if you ever want to come over for a barbecue again, like maybe sometime this week." And you know what she said?
What?
Nothing.
No, are you serious?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
No.
What? Jack, you got to figure out where you're going wrong.
Dude, I don't know, man.
That's odd.
I don't know.
What happened? Hold on, let's break this down. What happened that night?
Okay, so she came over.
Yeah. This is the barbecue one, right?
Yeah, she was really quiet immediately as she came over. So my housemate Apple was also bringing a girl over, a second date with a girl. So they were a little more familiar. And this girl came over for a first date with me. She walked through the door. Already, she was very quiet. So I was like, okay, I'm going to have to do like a lot of the legwork here.
Was this your first time meeting her?
Yes.
That's a big ask.
You can't bring her into the frat house on the first date, man.
It's not a frat house, but
okay, but you can't bring her into the frat house on a first date. She doesn't know you, and already you're setting it up at a double date is not a first date. A double date is something that you do the third to fifth date. The first time should have just been you and her, so you could get to know her. She doesn't need to know how you interact with other people. Because that's not a representation of a first date to be in a group like that. So that's strike number one. When you told me you had a date, I thought it was like, oh, you already met her, and now she's just coming over. Bad choice, but continue.
Okay, because think about it this way, right? She was really shy, really quiet.
Yeah.
How is she supposed to share like private things with you or things about herself when she's in front of your roommate who looks like Ninja from Fortnite?
Yeah.
Well.
By the way, I love how you look, Apple. No offense.
No. Yeah, he's a good-looking guy.
Yeah, I wouldn't blame her for being shy. Like,
I would
be.
No, but she wasn't. She didn't even meet them for a little bit. Like she walked through the door and we were kind of speaking, but she was quiet at first. Okay, so
I would be too.
And by the way, you said strike one as though there's going to be more
yes,
strike.
We're gonna find them, but that's your strike one.
Okay,
we're gonna identify where it went wrong.
Okay, so I walked in and I introduced her to Apple, and I tried to introduce her to Apple's girl that he had over. Didn't remember her name. So
you didn't?
No. So
that's okay.
Okay, cool. All right. So that's not strike two.
No.
And then basically I just gave her a tour of the house. I showed her around, and then we went and played ping pong. And
you showed her the ping pong room?
Yeah, I showed her the entire house.
Was it just you and her play ping pong?
Yeah, just her and I. Yeah, so we were just like, this was like our first time really just like talking.
But did she mention that she was into ping pong?
She said she's never played before. She was terrible, man.
I mean,
yeah, and knowing you're very competitive.
Yeah, so I immediately just obliterated her.
You didn't go. Like,
no, of course I went easy on her. Yeah. But anyways, we kind of like flirted and talked about like our hobbies and passions, stuff like while we were playing ping pong, and then we started cooking up burgers. And then we ate some burgers. We kind of hung out. We then went in the hot tub with Apple and his date.
Jack.
And then
and your hot tub's tiny too.
No, it was sizable. And then Apple's date went home. Apple went upstairs, and then she stayed with me for about an hour, and we kind of hung out on the couch and just chatted. And then she left and didn't get back to me over text, which is, totally peachy. Maybe she'll get back to me in like the next week or so.
I think there's more to that story. You would have to see the interaction between you and her, but probably. I think the group date, bad idea. Never do that again.
Okay.
Instead, I would just... what would I do instead? You know what? There's ice skating right now in Summerlin. You could go take her ice skating. That's it. Just do ice skating, and if it goes well afterwards, dessert. You can't go wrong with ice skating and dessert.
I take her to the go-kart place we went.
Got it. So basically, I went wrong on the first possible step, which was figuring out something proper to do.
Right.
It's just very intimidating for a new person to come over to your house and when they don't even know you.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. I mean, it was nothing, malicious, or I don't want to say malicious, but nothing bad. I had no ill intention. Like,
I don't think
we were just going to cook burgers and then go in the hot
No, it's
tub.
just like very intimidating.
I'm surprised she would agree to that. She knew she was coming over to see you and your friend.
Yeah.
That's the thing. It's like for her to say yes to that, she's got to be into you enough to show up at your house on a first date in front of other people. So like she was interested. It's just something in that time frame made her realize she's not. I don't think she's not comfortable, but like she's just, it's not for her. And there's something we can't identify what that is.
Yeah.
Unless we know the conversation.
Well, I forgot most of it by now, but
Can I see the text message conversation?
Oh.
Let me see. I'll be able to see really quickly. Yeah. Really.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just see. Figure out what happened.
Get to the bottom of this.
Or she could have texted back and Jack just didn't realize. Let me see.
Wouldn't surprise me.
All right. I'm not going to... Do you want me to read some of these out loud?
Whatever you want. I don't care.
Okay. Hey, Kim, it's your husband, Jack, from Tinder. Okay, fine.
That's funny.
What's good, potential Mr. Leslie? Well, right now I'm drinking a coffee and sitting on my couch, so I'm fantastic. Oh, you know what? We don't need to read this. Okay. My house... Okay. Hey, so sorry for getting back to you now. When is this?
Oh, swipe to the right to see the time.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. So Saturday... Oh, yeah. So you didn't text back for like Saturday, Sunday, Monday. 2 days. So 2 days, no text.
That's a lot.
Yeah, okay. Hey, so sorry. Just getting to this now. My housemates are doing a barbecue tonight. I'm most likely joining them if I don't have something come up with work. It would be super fun if you came. I would love to. What time? That's good. And that's it. And she texted back relatively quickly. If you're around 8:30, I'm able to let you know around 8:15. She says, okay, that's fine. Just checking if you're still coming. We're probably going to be cooking soon. Hey, sorry, I'm coming. I'm going to take my puppy on a walk. I'll be there in 20. Sounds good. Yeah, everything was fine up until she shows up. Thanks for coming over. That was a lot of fun. Should do it again. There's nothing for her to respond back to on that, though.
Okay, so you say I got to double text.
I would.
How long ago was that?
Yesterday morning.
I would have. No, I wouldn't double text.
Okay.
No,
maybe wait a few days.
This is worth another text.
You think so?
I think so.
It depends on if you really like her.
Yeah. The thing is, if she was really into you, she would respond back.
That's
like,
why
I had fun. Thanks so much for having me, even if it was nothing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's why I figured.
I think it's worth a double text.
Sure.
Or we could text her right now.
Absolutely not.
We could text her right now.
That is a terrible idea.
And just say, I'm live on the podcast right now. Maybe. Or we could call her, and we could say, "Hey, we're on the podcast.
We just want to know.
We want to get to the bottom.
We want to get to the bottom of this. My friends want to ask you a few questions, and then we get her honest response. Like, hey,
yeah.
So no offense, just why aren't you interested in Jack?
Okay, so basically, if we're gonna call her right now, I am giving up any potential that her and I are ever gonna go on a date.
No, this doesn't give up potential.
Yeah.
First of all.
I don't think it works in your favor. It's not like this would help.
She's not going to answer my call.
This won't help.
Why? Yes, she would. I think she would. Because
there's a potential.
It's so unusual that I think a guy would call that she'll be like, wait, what? He's calling. Why?
Okay, all right, fine. So I say, hey, Kim, I'm live on a podcast right now.
Don't say you're live.
Don't
on a
say
podcast.
live.
Just say, hey, I was talking with my buddies, because that's what it is. I was talking with my buddies, and they were telling me I made a mistake to invite you over with my friends for a barbecue. They said I should have done something different instead.
Can you give them?
You should talk to her. Graham.
Your open and honest opinion.
Why don't you talk to her, Graham?
Okay.
Hey, Kim. I was just talking with some buddies, and they said it was wrong of me to invite you over to a barbecue for a first date.
I'm not
sure, it was not a good idea to invite you to a first date to come barbecue with me and my housemates. Is it cool? Like,
could you share your feedback?
Yeah. What do you think about that? My friends kind of want to hear.
Can we send you a short survey?
Yeah. Customer satisfaction.
And then should I just say, can you talk to my friend for a second?
Do it.
This is gonna go so miserably, guys.
Listen, I'd say there's a 50-50.
You set me up for this.
I'd say there's a 50% chance she won't even pick up.
You guys set me up for failure so much.
We're trying to.
It just doesn't sound like you guys are. You guys are trying to exploit my.
Just say this. Hey, Kim, I'm here with my friends. My buddy said it was a bad idea to have on a first date to invite you over to a barbecue with somebody else. And then I could interject and be like, "Hey, Kim, sorry to bother you. We need to settle this really quick."
Oh, I like that.
All right. So you want to interject?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. All right. Hey, Kim, I was just talking with my friends. Hey, Kim, I'm just chatting with my friends, and they thought it was a bad idea to invite you over for a barbecue first date. And then you're just, after I say first date, you're going to interject.
Yeah.
Okay. I am so
50-50.
opposed to this.
50%.
Yeah, there's a
chance.
50%.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated
Ooh, does that mean she blocked
no,
your
it means her phone
number?
could be on silent.
I'll call her again.
Call her right. Yeah. Try it again. If it doesn't go through, it doesn't go through.
Your call has
Could be turned off.
She blocked me.
That's
she
what,
didn't
that's
block
what
you.
happens
Dude, there's
when-
no way.
or
No,
do
no.
not disturb, or she could be on do not disturb.
Yeah. I don't.
guys.
She wouldn't block you. My understanding is that if you get blocked, it still rings and sounds like it goes through.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you've been blocked
'cause-
before?
No. I forget how I know this, but I know it.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah,
Well,
anyway,
All right. That was
yeah,
that.
that settles that. We could try calling her again. And how about
I
before
don't
we
know
end the
about that.
podcast, we'll
Yeah,
call her
like,
again with
that's a
Macy.
good one. One more time.
All right.
Let's
Maybe.
call her again with Macy.
All right.